Howdy YouTube, this is Swamps here. I'm going to do a survival tent review today. This is one that I just put together myself in my free time earlier today. Only being 17, you know, it's kind of hard to keep up with the current trend in the survival community. But it's just something I threw together. Just a few things I had laying around. This is a little kind of nifty item. This is actually a phone recharger battery from the Verizon store I got when I upgraded my cell phone. It's got the standard USB 2.0 that'll focus in for you built into it. Plus, it's got a USB port so you can plug in whatever charger you want. It's got another USB 2.0 outlet to plug into, and it's got the power button for it. If you guys can see that, it's fully charged right now, so it's got 4 lights, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can turn it off. There you go. This thing was kind of pricey for what it actually does. It's I think it was $70, but it fully charges a Samsung Galaxy S5 2 full times on a full charge. That's kind of nifty. The second thing I got in here are some petroleum soaked cotton balls. Got about 6 of them in there. This, I was gonna make some charcoal off later. It's just sitting in there. Got a little multi-tool, nothing special, served me well over the years. This thing is kind of cool. I got this from Prepared Mind 101 on YouTube. Awesome dude, love his channel. This is a, what do you call it, a Vector Thunderbird Zippo insert. It's basically just a Zippo insert that is a butane torch. I don't know if you guys can see that too well, but this thing's awesome. I keep it separate though, because honestly, I just like the standard Zippo inserts better. Just got some cotton balls in there. That's really about it for this tent. Going over to my EDC. This is something I picked up yesterday. This is a Kershaw Shuffle. It's only $15 at Walmart, or 14 and change, which wasn't a bad deal. It's got a pocket clip. It's a tip-up carry, which some people like. I personally do not, but it works. It's got a bottle cap opener and a flathead screwdriver, which also serves as a lanyard. I don't really know if that would hold up too well, but it's kind of nifty. The knife itself is extremely stiff to open. Might loop that up, I'm not totally sure. But the knife does look pretty sexy. There's no jimping on the spine. It got 2 thumb studs here, which I guess are decent. When opening the knife, you actually got the little finger indentations for the thumb studs. One thing I really did not like about this knife is when I first opened it out of the box, you could see that scratch mark right there from the locking mechanism. It's scratched into the blade. You know, like, you can get over that, but it's still, you know, not too nice to see on a brand new blade. See, it's already nicked up. The knife itself though, it is a 3-finger grip. I guess 4 if you really try, but I got some big fingers. The knife itself though, very comfortable, very ergonomic in the hand. Some people, I had my dad and my grandpa try and hold it. They held it like this, because who knows why. But it's a decent little EDC knife, you know. Not totally sure what the specs are, but the blade itself is probably, you know, 1.5 to 2 inches long. Nothing crazy. Definitely California legal, no duh. Second thing I got is this 511 8-tack A1 flashlight. It takes a single AA. I think it's 100 lumens. As you can see, you know, it's daylight out right now. and you can still see the beam. That's not too bad. It's got 3 modes on it. It's got high, it's got low, and it's got strobe. I think you can pick this thing up for like 50 bucks now. Probably everywhere. Last thing I normally carry on me is the Exotac Polystriker. This is not the XL because I didn't have enough money at the time, but this is a standard version. I got the orange. Yeah, great fire still. I actually used it on a cotton ball earlier today to demonstrate a little experiment for my little sister, showing her what these things actually do and why I spend my money on them. Last thing I really got that's, you know, semi cool is this Nite Ize doohickey. I think it was like $5. It's kind of pricey, but it's nifty. I'm a backpacker, and I just recently went to Yosemite, and when you go to Yosemite, you gotta take a bear can. If you guys don't know what that is, just basically a big old barrel about, you know, yay big, about 15 inches long, 15 inches tall, about maybe a foot wide, and you basically just throw all your food in there so the bears don't eat it. It's bear proof and very hard to open. But a big thing there is, you know, they're hard to open. So most people get like a quarter or a penny and they'll screw this little, you know, this little mechanism open and close. But this thing actually served me very well in opening the bear cans. That was kind of cool. It's got a bottle cap opener. It's got 1, 2, 3 hex wrenches that I'll never use. It's got a little measurement system on there, a little ruler, which I'll probably still never use. That's on the top up here, if you can get that. It's got a little carabiner clip that's fairly decent, it won't snap on you. And then, you know, I guess you could sharpen this up if you really wanted to, but yeah, that's kind of a nifty tool. I've got a little red LED on there too, for an open door at night. Yeah, it's the first fire tin, first survival tin, sorry, out of the way. Just gonna throw everything back in there. I'll do that later. On to the next one. This is irrelevant, that's just for show. That's the Bear Grylls Survival Pack doohickey. I did take this to Yosemite. I found it semi-useful. I guess I'll open that up. Bear with me. There we go. This thing is a bitch to open. Sorry about that. So I have field stripped this in the process of using it over and over again. I added a few more cotton balls in there as fire tinder. It's still got the Bear Grylls fire steel in there, which I actually have not used yet. Just saving it for, you know, in case I actually do need to. It's got some nylon strand in here, which I don't know, looks kind of cheap, but it'll do the job. Got 3 fish hooks in here that I put in there myself. You know, just standard little 99 cents for like 5 fish hooks. Nothing crazy. This is actually the one I'm happy about. This little tin came with the CRKT RSK MK5. Little neck knife by, what's his name? Doug Ritter, I think. Did a little collaboration of CRKT and produced that knife. The knife itself wasn't that good. The sheath was absolute crap. In that last trip to Yosemite, I went, I don't know what to call it. I went exploring caves, I guess, and I had to low crawl, and the knife came out of its sheath, and I lost it. So the sheath is just garbage. The knife itself was okay, I guess. Anyways, these are the stormproof matches that come with the Bear Grylls Survival Kit. I think they're decent. I've never actually used them before, so I just won't talk about those, I guess. Next thing I got in here is the whistle that came with this. It's a loud whistle. I'm not gonna try it. Next thing is a little Gerber Paraframe Mini, which I guess people either love or hate. Personally, I'm not too big of a fan of it, but I kind of see the purpose. It's tiny, weighs pretty much nothing. I hate how it's half serrated on this small of a blade. You know, it's smaller than my finger. You do not need serrations for that small of a blade. It is a frame lock, which is kind of a plus. So the lock is part of the actual frame of the knife. It's not a liner lock. It's got a pocket clip that's pretty decent, and yeah, it's a cool little knife. Really, all I got in here are some cotton balls. I've got a little fire steel and striker, which I always carry. This thing I field stripped from I pretty much took that fat nub that every fire steel has and just ripped it off. I melted the glue off over the stove and just pried it off with my knife. Got a little striker that's nothing special, just a bit of hacksaw blade. Got some snare wire, some what looks to be like weird looking dental floss. Came with the Bear Grylls survival kit. I have no clue what that is. And then a single cotton ball that's pre-packaged in there. Got some aluminum foil on the bottom, which I actually used to fry fish one time out in the backcountry. And that's about it. Yeah, this is Swaps signing off. Thanks for watching. Please like the video and stay cool, bro.